are you doing? He's right in front of you. Just kiss him. Oh, hello. Welcome aboard to Shipping Etiquette. Today, let's talk about some things to keep in mind when drifting through shipping space to make sure your fandom experience is as fun, enjoyable, safe, and drama-free as possible. Obviously, this is by no means a rule book. It's more
what you call guidelines than actual rules.
So grab your favorite ships and let's set sail. Number 1 Testament, CSCD, common sense and common decency. So long as you maintain this air of respect and awareness, then your shipping experience will be much more fruitful and enjoyable. Stay civil, stay classy, and no one can fault you for anything. Remember that ships are no excuse to treat other people, real people sitting behind screens just like you are, poorly. I think about shipping almost like a giant buffet table with each ship being a different dish. Some dishes are mouth-wateringly delicious to you and you dig into it no hesitation any day. Other dishes, you neither like nor dislike them and you don't really care they're there either way. And then there are some dishes that make you wrinkle your nose and squick you out a bit. At the end of the day, you only consume what you want to at a buffet. You shouldn't chastise people for not eating what you think are the best dishes, nor should you lash out at them for eating dishes that you find unappealing or bland. Judge them all you want in your head, but don't go up to them and go, "I think your food is gross." It's simply impolite. Have some tact. Use discretion when discussing NOTPS. In your fandom escapades, you'll likely run into some ships that you're not terribly fond of for whatever reason, whether it's character backstories, chemistry, the aesthetics of it, and that's okay. However, exercise caution when the topic of NOTPS comes up with other fans. Your NOTP is gonna be someone else's OTP, and vice versa. Censor the names of ships you don't like when talking about them online, and try not to bring up your NOTPs unless explicitly asked. Unprompted complaining about a ship you don't like in a public space like the internet can come off as rude, and at the worst, lead to some shipping spat. If the topic does come up though, then take care to talk about it civilly. If you're genuinely kind and polite, but others still get angry, then that's on them. Helpful tip. Private blogs and Twitter accounts are a great place to talk or vent about NOTPs or ships you don't like if you need to. Look into those as options, whether it be just for you or with people you trust and know are cool with those types of discussions. Tag your ships in fan content and discussions if you can. It helps fellow shippers find content as well as people who don't like the ship avoid it. Don't like? Don't look. If you unfortunately happen upon a ship that just does not do it for you, and you want to throw glass at the wall and scream, "Why? Why is this in front of me? I do not want to see this, period," then all you gotta do is scroll past it. Commenting how much you dislike this ship is neither productive nor appropriate, so be mature. Take a deep breath, click away, and move on. Bury yourself in a ship or ships you do like, and you'll get that taste out of your mouth in no time. Don't be an overzealous ship missionary. Sharing your love of a ship is a very fun part of fandom culture, but the last thing people want to see when consuming their ship content is you butting in proclaiming how they should ship your ship instead. It could end up furthering any existing animosities between your ship and their ship. Try to keep shipping within the fandom. Bringing up ships in the real world with people who may not be fully aware of, familiar with, or get shipping may make things awkward if they don't understand. However, if they genuinely seem curious and want to know more about the ship or shipping in general, then by all means, share your knowledge. Never harass creators about ships. Inquiring about them politely is one thing, emphasis on politely, but demanding for them to be canon is another thing entirely. Do not do it. Creators do not owe it to anyone to make a ship canon. Holding them accountable for bad writing choices and being a-holes to fans is another matter. But aggressively pushing creators to make a ship canon is only gonna make them not want to do it more. Not only is it entirely uncalled for and rude, but you end up making other fans, other shippers look really bad and put them in a difficult position. If you're not a fan of shipping, then don't go into ship-heavy spaces and talk about how much you hate shipping. That's like going to a concert with a big lineup and then proceeding to yell about how much you hate every band on the lineup. You'll only make everyone angry at you. And if you're one of those people who likes to trigger the shippers for the lulz, then I hope you find another outlet that helps you feel alive. Blacklist ships and cater your fandom spaces to have as little contact with ships as possible. And I know that fandom and shipping can feel like they're so intertwined that you can't have one without the other, and it's frustrating. I get that. So follow people, find fellow fans that share your mindset, and from there you can build your own little ship-free zone in the fandom. If you happen to ship real people, then please do not make the real people aware of it unless they've explicitly stated that they're okay with it. Shipping real people is a complicated topic that I'll dig into another time. I'll neither condemn nor condone it at this point. But unless these people have said that they're okay with seeing it, then do not share ship content of the real people to the real people or tag them in things so they can see it. Speaking as a content creator, as a public figure of sorts, it can make things really uncomfortable for them, for their friends, their family, the people they're shipped with. So take precautions personally, like blocking their social media accounts, so that way they can't see any of the ship content or discussions involving them. Shipping certain ships over others does not make you an inherently better fan, whether it's because one ship is more popular than another, or has more content, or makes more sense. It doesn't matter. Do not give yourself a superiority complex for liking one ship versus another. Tied to this is canon ships do not equal better ships. Just because your ship is canon does not give you the right to look down on people whose ship isn't. Conversely, don't attack people who enjoy canon ships because you think your ship should be canon over theirs. CS, CD. Common sense, common decency. Fandom gives us the opportunity to explore any variety of relationships more in depth than what's covered in the source material. So within those fandom spaces, canon does not have to play a significant role in regards to shipping. The ship does not equal the shipper. Shipping is just one part of the fan experience. Like those cheesy bumper stickers, coexist. At the end of the day, you're all consuming the same source material, eating at the same buffet. Whether you ship the same ships or not, there's always something else to discuss for whatever you're a fan of. And with that, thank you for listening in to my shipping etiquette session. If there's anything related or similar to this topic you want me to talk about, then please let me know in the comments. I'm all ears. I'll see you in my next video, guys, and thanks again for watching. Bye! 안녕!